Yo, what's up, man?
How are you doing?
Oh, good. Just doing another little stream here. I don't know how long.
What level are you now?
Oh, still the same. I didn't play at all. Just been absolutely knackered. And oh my god, this stream is not the stream. The game is lagging so much.
What you playing?
Diablo.
It was lagging for me the other day as well. It was like all over the place. That when I was riding around, it was like rubber banding a little bit. I think just like certain areas maybe.
Yeah, it's annoying, and I think they're going through. A stream through maintenance around midday.
TDT, that's like what does it say? 12 a.m. So that'll be like 8 till 11 tonight, won't it? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. World Tier 2.
Me and Mrs. made these homemade pizzas tonight. They are so good, man. They taste like better than any sort of shop bought pizza I've had here.
Homemade pizzas?
Yeah.
As in you made it?
Well, no, it's like a cheap pizza. So it's like, Asda do these Lebanese flatbreads.
Yeah.
But they're like £1.5. So we just got one of them. They're quite thick for like, they look like the size of wraps, but they're quite thick. We just put some tomato puree and some arrabbiata sauce on there, cheese and our toppings, and they've come out incredible because they're like so thin and crispy.
Yeah.
It's been like,
that actually sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's taken me 6 minutes to make this pizza, and it's incredible.
Oh, that's banging.
Yeah. For the cost as well, that it's like the wraps are £1.5 for some cheese and mushroom and some peppers.
Do you know what? Talking about Lebanese pizza. I went to this place in London where I work in Acton. It's called Le Peche Bakery or something. And I went into this place and I'm like, oh, look, I'm hungry. I don't know what to eat. And he says, oh, what do you want, my friend? What do you want? And I was like, oh, just something small, I don't care. He goes, I can make you pizza. I said, how much is the pizza? It's £8 for the pizza. How big? Oh, it's about this big. Nah, it's too big for me. Can you have anything smaller? I make you Lebanese pizza.
Okay.
And I was like, what? What do you call it? It's not a pizza exactly, but you call it something else. It's Lebanese style. I was like, okay, cool. How much? £3? £3. I said, oh, it must be small. Bro, the thing this guy came out with was not what I was expecting. It was a full fucking pizza. But it was that small and that thinnish bread like you're saying.
Yeah.
But it had spinach and onion and cheese. Now, that might be your thing, but I'm a big fan of spinach. So that's the one I asked for. It could get meat and stuff, but I was thinking the price is crazy. £3 for a full. Yeah. He wrapped it over like a, I don't know what you call them.
Calzone.
Yeah, calzone.
He wrapped it over like that.
That sounds pretty badass, you know.
Yeah.
It's only £3.
I could have wrapped it up. I could have wrapped it.
I was like,
so impressed with this Lebanese.
Like, this is good to know that this place exists. No.
Yeah, £3 in London. That's a bargain.
It's a madness. I was like, are you sure you know how much you're charging?
There's a guy in Leeds, like, I'll get my hair cut from him sometime. And I was chatting to a mate the other day, so I'm going to get my hair cut on Saturday, and you're going to go to see that guy. I was like, yeah. And he goes, he's got 2013 prices still.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Is it like, what, £7.50 for a haircut?
Yeah, that's what I say. It's like £7.50 for a haircut. With a beard trim as well, it's like £12.50.
I was like, hey, what? Excuse me? I can't touch my hair without bringing £20 to the shop.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's ridiculous nowadays. Even for me, just to get like a basic trim and whatnot, it's like 13, 14 quid.
You're lucky. There's no trim near me that's less than £18.
Yeah?
And because I get a skin fade, 20 minimum.
Damn.
Yeah, £7.50 for me. I think last time it was like 12 quid for hair and beard.
Shh.
Absolute madness.
It is pretty crazy when you think about it.
But before, I was going to this guy in like Leeds City Centre who was charging me like 32 quid.
Okay, that's a bit
What?
much.
Yeah.
In Leeds, you're joking.
Madly, because like, you find places that rip you off. Like, I went for a pint on Saturday, and the guy charged me £6.75 for a pint. And I was like, where the hell do you think we are?
£7.50. What time of day was this?
This was just in the afternoon. It was like 2 in the afternoon. It was it was the FA Cup when City played Man United. It was out that weekend.
Oh. Yeah, he was probably just out ripping off everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a drinker, but I'm pretty certain a pint only costs like 3-4 quid.
Yeah, indeed. In that area of Leeds as well, it's a bit of a shithole. Like, it was in the news yesterday. Someone was walking around with firing a gun off in the air, like in that area, like right outside the pub. Like,
Sounds like Luton.
Yeah, £6.75 for a pint of Madry. I was just like, are you insane? Because the woman at the bar was like, oh yeah, I can pay on card, but it's £5 minimum. So I was like, oh well, I'll just get two then and hold one at the bar. And she came back, she's like, oh, I don't need to do your second one because it's over a fiver. So I was like, oh right, okay. How much is it? £6.75.
Yeah, that's just complete ripple. They were right having you on.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. When you think about the prices. The
And then,
cheapest
like,
I've
down
ever
the road
had.
where we used to go, you get a pint in there and it's the exact same pint, same brand, £3.40.
Cheapest I've ever drank was Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle's good.
Went to Newcastle. But that being said, right? So think about this. We rock up Newcastle, get to the hotel. Where do we go? We have a Google. Okay, there's a place down the joint. Down the road. There's a joint on the road. Okay, cool. Let's go there. We go down there. And it's like a bar, almost like Revolutions. You've been to Revolutions?
Yeah.
Almost like that, but in the daytime. Talking about like 2 p.m. And they were charging stupidness, like £7 for a vodka Coke, £7-8 for a vodka Coke. It was a vodka lemonade, something like that. It was crazy. I think I always heard Newcastle was a cheap.
Hey, what's up, Nathan?
Getting absolutely ripped. We end up going to the pub just down the road. They were giving us doubles, vodka doubles, for £1.80.
Yeah, that's when we went to Newcastle, we went to see Phil Collins. And we went for like...
Do.
Yeah, it was so good, man. This is like... God damn,
Yeah, Nathan. I'm sorry.
And yeah, we found like some awesome guys that were so cheap.
Yeah, it's the cheapest drink I've ever. Cheapest drink I've ever. Going there. Crazy.
Yeah, in our local, it's like opposite my mate's house. You can get like a double house rum and Coke, £3.40.
Yeah, and because it's house robin.
Yeah, it's shit, but
I don't mind. Just as long as you add the Coke to it, all of a sudden it's fine. It just tastes like Coke. A little bit of rum. Don't mind so much. And I just came back from Turkey. Went to Turkey last month. And I tell you what.
Oh, was that for Vonnie?
Yeah, so that was all inclusive, right? So drink and stuff was all good there. But as soon as we left, everything became so expensive. And I was always told Turkey was like cheap. Bro,
where
these
did you
people,
stay in Turkey?
Marmaris,
Okay.
and they took the piss because they saw us and they were like, "We know who you are."
Tourists, triple
They
the price.
took the piss. It was terrible. It was actually ridiculous. Never known anything like it. They took the piss. They could, because they could see you from a mile away. They were just like, "Oh, England, England." They're like, "Yeah, I'm from England." And it's so obvious because of the way we looked as well, as a group. They were like, "England, come my friend, come my friend," and you felt almost like a half-dressed girl on a night out. Do you know what I mean? Like they're eyeing you up, constantly being eyed up, and constantly, "Hey, come here, come.
They
Do you
got
wanna come
pounds.
in? Do
My
you wanna
friend,
come
my friend.
in? Come to my place. Come. Hey, I'd make you a good deal, best deal,
Best
deal in
price.
Marvelous."
Best price.
And like how much? £62.50. And then you go, "My friend, I'm not looking to spend that kind of money." Okay, £32.50. You're like, "Motherfucker, you just went from 62 to 32. What are we talking here?"
Okay, 8.
That's serious. I was looking for a wallet, right? And you know everything in Turkey is fucking rip-off. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's
It's all
Poochie.
fake. It's all fake. So I was like, okay, cool. Do you know what? Fucking, I'm gonna get a little wallet. It's like, "My friend, how much are your wallets?" It depends on what you want. Come, you look over here. Yeah, I show you. So okay, cool. I have a look at these wallets. Do you know what? I like them, but they're a bit too fake. He's like, "I know you sell fakes here, my friend, but they're a bit too fake. Can you show me some better quality stuff?" And he goes, "Yes, yes, yes. I'll come. Okay, this one's not too bad. How much?" 30 pounds. 30 pounds. And I started looking at it going, maybe I'll spend 30 pounds. Maybe. And then I start opening, you know when you open like the bit where the cash goes? And right at the bottom, there's like just glue. You know where you can see the glue? And I was like, "Look, I like what it looks like on the outside, but the inside is dog shit." And he goes, "Oh, okay, no, maybe this one." I was like, "Look, it's all the same shit to me. I'm not gonna use it. I give it to you for 10." And I said, I'm not going to use it. You can give it to me for 5. You could pay me to get it. I'm not going to use it. So I don't want it. "Oh, okay. My friend, anything else? Shoes? You want some shoes?" It's like, "No, I'm alright. I'll see you in a bit." Later.
No, they try.
Ridiculous.
Oh no,
I didn't
they're
tell
so
you.
pushy, man.
I didn't tell you I went to a Turkish bath. Now, have any of you done a Turkish bath?
Nah.
No, I've never been to Turkey.
Okay, so Turkish bath. I had no intention of doing the Turkish bath. When we dealt with this guy who kind of booked it for us, we were like, "Look, we don't want any of that other nonsense. We just want a massage. That's it. Just book us in for the massage. I don't want to do any of that other nonsense." "Yes, my friend, it's fine, it's fine. Yes, we can do just massage, just massage. I let them know, just massage." Cool. We show up, and no one speaks English. And we go, "Just massage, yeah, just massage." "Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, sit. Okay, cool, just massage." And then we sit, and they keep moving us, like unnecessarily. So think about you coming through a front entrance, and then they stand you by the lobby where the desk is. And then they're like, "Yes, come, sit. And then you then move into the next room, which has like seating. And then "Yes, come, sit." And then they move you just to another room, which has seating. But nothing's changed between one room to the other. And then they're like, "Yes, come, sit. And because that's all they can say, because they don't speak English, it just feels like you're on repeat. You're like, in like an RPG where the NPC just keeps telling you to come.
You've exhausted all the lines of dialogue and you're just back to the start again.
Yeah, exactly. It felt like a fucking
If you follow
RPG.
that path, you might find the thing you're looking for.
And then you keep talking and he just says the same thing. He's got no other dialogue. Yeah, I had so much of that. So we go to this next place and he goes, "Okay, now you get undressed." And we go, What do you mean by get undressed?" And it's like, we didn't really come too prepared yet. So stripped down to our boxes and we had like a little towel. And then they start leading us to what I can only describe it as like you go in and it's like there's like a huge pedestal in the middle of the room that is about 3 meters by 3 meters, and about 1 meter off the floor. So it's quite like you lay on it basically. And I was like, no, my friend, we're not doing this part of it. I don't want this. But the way they are, they're very pushy.
Yeah.
So, like something that I particularly don't like. You know when in these guys, they're like leading you in somewhere and they want to like slap your ass, and they think it's funny. And I'm like, no, my friend, that's not me. I didn't do that. Sorry. And he was trying to go to slap my ass, and I was like, no. And I put my hand in like to stop him. I was like, no. But smiling, but no. I don't like that. And he's like, oh, come on, come on. I was like, no, I don't like that. Sorry. And we go in, and we're sitting down, and we're watching this couple. It's a man and woman, and they're laying down, and they're getting like this Turkish bath, where they hose them down, and they kind of use, is it called a loofah on your hand, but big ones, and they just like bubble it up and like loofah these people down. And
you're watching this happen to other people.
Yeah.
What bloody kind of sex den did you walk into?
And they're like loofering these people up, right? But every now and again, they keep slapping this guy's ass, but for no reason. There was absolutely no reason. So I'll give you an example. He's like this. He's like talking to the woman as well. Hey, you must like this. Do you know what? I give him one for you, and I give him. And the guy.
Boy's how to get his bloody nose broken.
And she was laughing. And I'm like, this is fucking mad. And then they go, and then the guy calls us over. And I was like, hold on. What?
You're next.
What are we
I'm
doing
coming
here?
for you.
I was like, what are we doing here? And the thing is, right, because there were 3 of us. It was me, Vonnie, and H. And H, he's a bit of a pussy in the situation. He's quite scared. He's scared of upsetting them.
Are you just going along with it?
So he's like just going along with it. And then he's telling us. Exactly, he's telling us, oh, come on, guys, just go along with it. Oh, it'll be all right. And I'm like, I am not doing this. And Vonnie is like, I am not doing this. You do you, bro. I'm not doing this.
I'm about to get slapped on the ass.
He calls me over, and he's like, and I said, no, because I still don't know if the massage is here. Yeah. All I'm seeing, because I'm like, I don't want that. I just want massage. And he's like, come. And he's like, sit. And I sit. And then he goes, now lay like this. And I'm like, lay like what? And he like pulls me around and almost manhandles me. And I'm like, what? And then I see him go to his little bucket. And I'm like, I see where you're going. I sit up, I get up, and I said, I told you 3 times now, I'm not doing this part of it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. H, come. You're so keen. Come sit. H goes, he sits down, he gets a couple slaps in the ass, and we're just watching. We're just watching this. And we're laughing, but at the same time, right? It was a bit tense. Because because you think we've upset them by saying, no, we're not doing this thing. We're not going to do this. So one of the guys was talking about us and laughing. Oh, am I being loud? He was talking about us and laughing. And because he was in Turkish. Sorry, wait a second. He was talking in Turkish. So we couldn't understand it, but you know when someone's laughing at you.
Yeah.
So my friend Vonnie, he was like, my friend, if you're going to talk about me, talk in English, so I know what you're saying, because I know you're talking about me. Just talk to my face. Tell me what you want. I am not talking about you, my friend. I'm not talking about you. And it's like, look, I know when someone's talking about me, and you are talking about me, and I don't appreciate it. Can you stop? And then he goes, oh, so no, I'm not talking about you. What I'm saying, because my colleague over here wants to know why you guys aren't doing the Turkish bath, and I'm just telling her, and she doesn't speak English, so how can I tell her? It's like, so you are talking about us, you just lied to me. So It's a difference of trying to tell someone something and then telling them, looking at us and then laughing and then looking back and saying something. So we were like, no, we're not enjoying this experience. So yeah, we watched them finish manhandling H, and then they go, okay, now get up, and then we go to get the massage, right? And now this is a tense massage because who's gonna do the massage? Is it these people that we just dealt with?
Yeah.
So we go sit in this room, and they go, okay, towels off, lay front. Towels off, lay front. Okay, cool. And then I see some chick come in, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Okay, you can only like see legs and feet kind of thing, because you're laying forward. And they get me to lay, they get Vonnie to lay, and they get H to lay. And the three people come in. The one's on me, and just does like a massage, like cracks the middle of my back, which is quite nice. But starts the massage, and then H gets, you could kind of see it, it's getting a massage, and then Vonnie. But the guy that was in the other room massaged Vonnie, and he was just like, whatever, just boom, he was there, no word of a lie, 3 minutes, and he was out. He did a 3-minute massage and he was out. Vonnie was like expecting this guy to come back and shit. They finished me, they finished H, and we were like, that wasn't very good. For us, it was like 7 minutes. But he was sat there like a fucking dick. Like, what the hell's going on? It's like, oh, we're done now. Okay, yeah, we're done. We go out, and this is proper sketchy because we're now finished half an hour early. Because these guys, they kind of, they just got rid of us as soon as they could. And now we're waiting for our taxi man. And we're stood out, and this looks like a slum as well, which was the next thing. It looked proper slummy.
Yeah, I'd never go for something like that in a foreign country. I'd do it in a hotel. But not
That's how you get your ass raped and stolen.
It was proper
when you've
slummy.
got, like, no clothes on. Like, where
You know,
are
right?
clothes at this point?
Start putting shit up your ass.
When you
Well,
start
lose
thinking
your
about,
passport and everything, you end up in a hostel somewhere.
oh,
with
bro,
your legs
we
cut
didn't
off.
bring any of that shit with us. We made sure to be very careful. We left it with friends at the hotel. So we come in. This is now coming to the place originally in the taxi. We're like looking around. You see what's around. You're like, this place is like not a nice particularly. And then you have to go like downstairs and then
Into the
into.
basement.
It's like a basement setup.
Yeah, you're about to get your ass raped.
So
As soon as I seen that basement, I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
I'm
be
gone.
here.
do you know what though? There was a point where I was like, is this a good idea? But hey, we were there, whatever. So now we exit this basement, walk up the stairs, and there's like 3 or 4 like hoodlums around, and they're on little mopeds, and I was like, hey, we gotta keep our eyes peeled here. And I even told him, I was like, look, I've got an escape plan. I don't know about you guys, but we're about 3 kilometers from the hotel, and I can run that. I don't know about you. And
You're like counting the steps. It takes 3 steps. I take a
was
left.
even looking. I was like, look, I kind of checked the way we came here. I reckon I could get back to the hotel. I'll be okay. But just so you know, guys, if the
I'm
shit hits the
outrunning
fan,
you.
I'm gonna skip. And I even told them, look, if the shit hits the fan, I'm gonna skip. So just so you know. And they're like, oh no, don't worry about it. Don't worry. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. And then he says, we do point out that like just keep your shit close to you because these guys on the mopeds, they'll fly by you quick and steal it out your hand and fuck off.
Do that in Leeds outside the train station.
Oh really?
On push bikes, people come out the train station, and right at the bottom end of Leeds train station, there's like a road that goes past. Well, they're doing works right now, but it's not open now. But people will come out the train station, get their phone out while they're waiting for the lights to go green, and they'll just grab your phone and ride off.
Shit.
I saw this like Chinese guy just on his phone. Someone was rode past on a bike, snatched it clean out of his hand, and they were gone. And he just looked at me as I was walking past him. I was just like, well,
Yeah, what the fuck are you going to do about it?
yeah, that's gone, fella.
Yep, long gone. It's a shit situation.
No, what's a shit situation is you bloody walked into a rape den near enough.
I was okay in the end.
The fondle then. Getting slapped in the eye.
I'll tell you what, it was an interesting experience going to that place.
Oh, definitely. You got a good story out of it, though.
It was an interesting experience going to that place because the way that they treat you, like there, it's odd. Seriously, when I say I felt like a half-dressed woman. So you're walking down the strip, you know, like this is now 10 o'clock at night, and you can.
No worries, Nathan. Yeah, we'll probably be on in about an hour or so.
So you want to go to clubs, right? And you think, okay, this is not going to the strip. You can hear the music, bam, 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 whatever. As you're walking along, the amount of guys that are coming up to you and like, come to our club, come in. Where we just walk straight in because of what we look like. And no word of a lie, I'm wearing shorts, white trainers, a fucking cap, and a normal shirt with my bag, you know, like a waist bag, but wrapped around my chest. And they are putting us to the head of the queue, where I'm watching Turkish guys outside that can't get in. And they just like, no, come. You come straight in. And we walk straight into this place like nothing happened. You know, no ID, no fuck all. All they see is pounds.
Yeah, they're just the money out there.
All they see is pounds. You go straight in. No worries. It was crazy.
You see money, a rich man.
They couldn't give two fucks. And one of the guys there, right? So one of the guys I was with, his name Nico. He's a hairdresser. He's a barber. But this Turkish guy, he kept coming up to us. He's like, friend, do you want a proper haircut? A proper haircut? And we're like, a proper haircut? And Nico goes, I'm a barber. I know what a proper haircut is. He's like, no, but you don't know my friend. You can't hear this is a proper haircut. And it's like, this guy's telling me I don't know what he's like offending my job. It's like, this is what I do for a living. And it's like, no, it's proper haircut. And I go, nah, don't worry about it, I'm good. I'll just go back to the UK and I'll have one of them. And he goes, no, it's not the same. I say, look, motherfucker, it's your guys that are going to cut my hair. They're all Turkish. All the guys near me are all Turkish. Don't worry. They've got it over here. And he goes,
you know what, I
no.
love that shit. Like, you put that like hot towel around your neck, man, and they give you that.
But that's the thing, he couldn't quite understand that they give you the service.
Yeah.
It does cost, but I asked him. So I was like, look, maybe I'll do it, because I did get a haircut, but it was like a week before. And I thought, look, if he's going to give me like the full service for like a tenner, I can't turn that down. I would have done it. £38 he was trying to charge me.
Yeah, man, they got fucking scammed, man. We went to Lurk for like a 4-day like weekend. Well, it's like a long weekend. And bear in mind, he's got no hair. He's thinning on top, and he wears a cap all the time. He just has like a really high skin fade. And he had a haircut before we went. We went on the Friday. I think it was on Thursday or Friday. He had a haircut on the day we flew. We got out there for 2 days. He's like, oh, what? I might get freshness on the way down to the beach. And we just went up and down these little back streets. I went in the shop to get a glass of water because it's fucking so hot. And I got chatting to this guy, Indian guy. He's like, oh, where are you from, my friend? I was like, Leeds. He's like, oh, I've got family in Leeds and Bedford. And then I was talking to him. And my mate's like, oh, I'm nipping to this barber. So I went in, sat down, he's getting his haircut. He didn't even bother to ask the kid like how much to charge it. Because I was like, oh, I'm 18 years old. I've been doing barbering since I was 12. And he did a really good job with his hair, but literally all he did was like just shave down like half a millimetre off his hair. And he goes, oh, how much? €60?
What?
Wow.
€60? Fuck yeah.
So I was like, I sat there like, huh? 60? For what? What did you do? Just Shave is
Shave
always
us some
shaved.
bump off.
Yeah, that's literally it. I was like 60, and I was like, well, you did do a good cut. And I was like, are you, mate?
Yeah,
You're
not a
insane, brother.
€60 cut on your hair, bro.
In fact, does that come with a blowjob?
Jesus
It
Christ.
must come with a happy ending.
This is at
Jesus.
like 10:30 in the morning as we're like walking down towards the beach. We like paid this guy the money for the day gone. He's like, yep, pretty much.
Fuck you.
That's mad though.
Haircut.
€60. You just saw it coming.
Like what the hell? That's madness.
Unfortunately, it'll cut
And he
you.
was like, what are you going to say? He's already cut your hair. You should've... I was like, why did you not negotiate this before?
Yeah, that's why you could just say whatever.
And he did, he just said it. And rather than my mate going, no, he just went,
Yep.
okay.
Like €60, my friend. Are you fucking joking? It's like, should I drop my pants now?
Weird, because in Leeds, that guy would never, ever accept that. If we went somewhere in Leeds and someone would have said, he would have said, fuck off. But in Spain, he's sort of like, no.
It's a foreign attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're in a country that's not yours.
exactly. You don't know who can show up.
And the thing is, when we were doing what we were doing, it wasn't like after a service had happened.
Yeah.
So we felt justified in doing it. Whereas there, a service had taken place. So
Yeah.
they could lose their fucking mind because a service had taken place.
Yeah, you never know, like, who, you know, just call the boys back, you know what I mean? There could be
Yeah.
like 10 people there in 4 seconds.
Yeah, the drinks are fucking expensive. We got absolutely ripped off. Some of the prices that we're trying to charge was mad. One of the guys, I'm still end up spending like £800 or £900 in total.
What?
4 days.
How long are you there for?
4 days.
That's ridiculous.
It was just coming for drinks and stuff. Didn't even go.
Yeah, like, sometimes I've been out on leave and I've spent like 200 quid on that shit. A few times. You know, the next day I've got half
Thing is, I can see that. So basically, what happened to this guy, right? We went on a party ship, a party boat. It was almost Pirates of the Caribbean themed, and so this guy's like, when we get there, because this was all a proper fuck up before. It was meant to be drinks included. That's what it was meant to be. But then that wasn't the day trip. But we didn't want to do the day trip anymore because everyone was hanging. So everyone just decided, now we're just going to do the night trip instead, right? And that ended up unfortunately, fucking expensive. So we trying to make this work. Okay. So yeah, we get on the boat, and this guy's already spent quite a bit of money up to this point, but it's not been too bad. So we start buying some drinks and have a good night, whatever. The next day, he checks his statement, and he spent £300 on that boat. And he was like, how the fuck did I spend £300 on that boat? He looks at one of the transactions was for £202.
Yeah.
So instead of putting like the £20, they put 200. And he just obviously just paid whatever. And it ended up costing fucking fortune.
That's mad.
Absolute fortune. so much you can do. There's only so much you
Yeah,
can
you're
say.
not exactly going to be going back to that place like, look.
You get the boat, it's in Monaco now.
Now, to be fair, the boat was there. And we did say, look, you should probably go say something. But you're not going to get anything out of it. Unfortunately, you're kind of screwed. But you should go and say something.
You could always just go to his bank and say, look, well, I didn't authorize this.
Yeah, you could have read that.
I had a few to drink. So I had a few drinks on the boat. It ended up being free, but then the people who bought free passes didn't want to drink anymore. So they gave us their free passes. We
Oh,
just
nice.
kept drinking on their passes. It's all good. Okay, cool. So we're having a drink, and I've had a few now, and I'm on a boat. And I don't want the world to spin, so I stopped drinking. I go up to the top of the boat, and we're kind of on our way back. And I'm just chilling. I'm just it's relaxing. This is nice. It's not cold. It's not warm. It's like right there. Quite nice. And I've picked a spot on the boat, which is there's not like a lot of wind. I'm kind of insulated from the wind. I'm just enjoying it. The captain of the boat, he kind of comes up, and then this blonde Russian girl, she shows up. Now this Russian chick, right? She's got like a 10-year-old son just running around a party boat at 10, 11 at night. And this kid's just running around this party boat. Everyone's hammered. 10-year-old, which was crazy. But this captain promised the woman to this Russian. It's like, she's, oh, thank you so much. And he's kind of edging his way close, giving her a hug, a cuddle, a kiss. Oh, anytime. And he comes round and he's like proper doing the moves. I'm watching this guy doing the moves on this fucking Russian girl. And I'm not gonna get up now because now it's uncomfortable if I get up. So I'm just sat there laying down, and I don't know if they can see me. So I'm like, how far is this gonna go?
You in the shadows.
No, because look. Imagine the top of a boat. Imagine the top of a boat.
Underneath the mast.
I'm actually almost hidden
We're
away.
looking at the stars, having a great time.
Exactly. I'm hidden away because I'm laid down, almost like I'm spying. But I'm just trying to keep out of the wind. Like I said, I have found a little shelter. But I was like proper skimmed down, and I'm watching this go down. I'm like, and he's proper getting in there.
This sounds like an episode of the In-Betweeners.
It
Yeah.
was so fucking ridiculous. I was like, okay, cool. And then this little fucking kid shows up, and he walks up the stairs, and he is watching his mom get groped and basically dealt with at the top of the fucking boat. And the kid kind of goes, like knocks on his mom's like back, and says something in Russian, and then he fucks off, and they just carry on doing what they're doing. And I started thinking to myself, this must be a fucking common occurrence for this bitch.
Exactly, the kid's just like, you know, not phased at all.
How uncomfortable is the situation? Fucking hell, I feel sorry for this kid. And then the kid ended up they went downstairs, he came back upstairs, went across, and he was just chilling there until we docked. And clearly, when we finished, that guy, he was waiting for the Russian. And she came out and they had another little like chat. I was like, this guy's about to get fucked. Clearly the guy loves it. He loves his job. Okay. I'm just gonna open a pack. 93 plus COMM. What the fuck is that? Community English football blah 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 tots player. 93 plus. Who can I get? Is it gonna be someone good? Or is it gonna be some nonsense? It's a goalkeeper. You can suck a dick.
It's probably like Mendy.
A 93 goalkeeper. No. Team with it's French. So it's a community, whatever, French goalkeeper. Tell you what, my luck's been good, but at the same time, I've spent a lot of fun to fuck off. I packed Rafael Leao the other day.
Oh, that's
It's,
it.
it's what do you call it? Red pick. So I've got Red pick Leao, who is 2.8 million points.
Yeah.
But currently, I have, I'll tell you what my team's prices are currently, which is
That's just probably just like ridiculous. You probably had like
I had some pretty decent pack luck this year. I haven't played it in months
even though
now,
you've not
but
played. Yeah.
yeah. This year I was really lucky. The only person I haven't really packed is Mbappe that I wanted. But
Yeah.
I got Prime and Sabia, and I got the what's it called? The upgraded Ginola.
Yeah, that's a good fucking card as well.
He's fucking sick. I don't know what Dan's on about. Dan's playing his shit. But
Dan needs a certain kind of player. He likes
Dan needs
certain
John
kinds
Barnes. Dan just needs Barnes.
Yeah. He loves
Danny needs Harry Maguire.
So, who I currently have, you know, De Bruyne's price has gone down fucking massive. He was 1.2 million. He's 486, yeah, 86 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. He's not particularly fast. But it's Kev. He's 486,000 Kev. Prime Vieira is 478,000.
Everyone's got that because around Christmas time, isn't it? What?
Got Team of the Year Van Dijk, who's still 1.3 million coins.
Like those prices are still unfathomable for me. Like even to think like how much that really is.
Team of the Year Nesta, 373k. Yashin, but his prime Yashin 443.
Prime Yashin is ridiculous. He's the best keeper in the game. Like he saves shots that no other keeper can get to.
Apparently, Edwin is the best. His prime.
I don't know. Whenever I win up against Yashin in weekend league, I just really like having
Yashin with the hat.
50 shots. Yeah, Pat Yashin is.
Pat Yashin. Yeah, so I've got him. I've got Benzi, team of the season, 2.3 million. I've got Vinicius Jr., foot birthday, 1.5 million. And I've got Rafael Leao, 2.7 million. So in total, my team is probably worth. Let's have a quick look. Probably 12 million coins. Total. 13 million coins.
I think they were quite generous this year. Though there were so many like ways to get decent players this year. I thought.
Yeah.
Like there were so many good players. You get like all the hero packs and everything they released. Early. It was like early on into FIFA that I had like a decent.
They peaked too early in all this FIFA.
Yeah, everybody just had a great team by Christmas.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Everyone had Jairzinho.
Shit!
Yeah,
Jairzinho is still fucking relevant.
Yeah, he's still in my team.
Still relevant. But that's
I'm screwed. Damn it! I was doing a one of the dungeons. Guess who shows up? The butcher.
Oh, the butcher's there. He's been popping up recently. He nearly killed Dan today. Managed to join his world just before he killed him. Like he just couldn't get his shield down, so he joined to help him finish him off.
Yeah, because it took me, you, and Leo to kill the butcher.
Yeah, I don't think it was me. It might have been Dan.
Yeah, and it was Dan. Yeah, it was me, Leo, and Dan to kill the butcher.
the fucking butcher.
Yeah, he's like a boss outside of a boss that shows up randomly and gives you like ridiculous drops. We all got a legendary item out of him when we played him. Played him when we fought him. Guy's a monster though. He was like 10 times harder than the actual boss for the entire stage. Like, it was ridiculous how hard he was. Like, absolutely played ridiculous. Orange, what you doing?
Trying to do this level 70 capstone dungeon, and I've been in it for the whole time I've joined this party. I've been in this dungeon.
Can I join you?
It's level 70.
Doesn't matter. With raids and...
No, this one does, because this is like... Yeah, you have to beat this one to get to tier 4. So the character level was locked at 70, so I'm only level 62. But the characters are level 70 in this dungeon.
Ooh, that's kind of shit.
Yeah, so like in order to get from tier 2 to tier 3, you've got to do a similar dungeon it's like a level 50 dungeon. And then this is the next level up from 3 to 4.
Ah, okay, yeah, because like I'm on world tier 2, so you jumping from 3 to 4.
I'm trying to. The thing is, like, Bruno already carried me through this dungeon, but I feel like it's like a cheap way. I don't want to be carried through. I want to do it myself.
Yeah.
And then
When you're like Bruno, he's just pew 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 done.
Yeah. Because he's carried everyone through basically to that level. But I was talking to Dan the other day. I said to Dan, like, I paid a lot of money for this game so I can play it and enjoy it. I don't want to jump on and just have someone to say, "Oh, Bruno, come on, do this for me. Come and like."
Exactly. Just beat the game for me. Get my bow. You know.
Yeah. He was like, "You can just stand in the doorway and not move, and I'll just run through and kill everybody." And I was like, I don't really want that. That's not what I play games for. I want to like build my own character up and be able to do it myself. So I've set myself a challenge. Like, I've already unlocked tier 4, but I'm not going to go and do any tier 4 until I've done this myself.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Then you get everything you can out of the game.
Yeah.
Because once you start relying on other people, it gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
But that's what would kill the game for me. But also, it's a good marker to say you are ready to go into tier 4. Because if you can't beat this dungeon on your own, then I'm clearly not ready.
Exactly.
To actually move on. Yeah, because Bruno has been killing that game.
Yeah.
He's because he's got fuck all else to do. He's at home after a shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
So he's
it's just monstering it out.
It's just he's been doing loads of overtime, so it's just chilling, just him and Billy.
I think it's good though. Like, we found a way to power level other characters. So if you want
to make a secondary character,
and you don't want to grind up, you can literally sit in a high level dungeon and you'd like carry each other through.
Yeah.
Which is great. Well, I don't mind that, but for my own main character, I want to sort of do it myself.
There's a difference between doing it for a secondary character to bring him up to your main character's level.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, this is why I don't like cheating in games and shit like that, because if I cheat at all, I lose complete interest in it. I don't want to play it anymore at all.
That's what happened with like Path of Exile. Dan was like talking to me ages about getting on Path of Exile. But I've gone there, I'll give it a go. I downloaded it, and Dan was like, right, here, take this, put this on, take this weapon. This will kill everything up to level 50. You won't even need to do anything. So I'm like, well, why am I playing this game?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, sometimes if it's a cheat that is going to get you to a certain level where the game starts becoming relevant, then I don't mind. Like, for example, you remember DC Universe?
Yeah. That was actually
the game was boring as fuck up until you start getting like past a certain level, and then you're like, okay, now we can start playing the game.
Yeah, it's when you were able to get into your big raids.
Yeah, so like I don't mind getting past a bunch of bullshit, but I don't like having cheats. Cheat actually killed Diablo for the last one because we
Same
had
for me. I remember. I think similar situation. I think somebody dropped like a glitched weapon for
yeah,
Bruno
it was the
in a
glitch
world,
weapon, and then we found a way of cloning
Dan
it,
like duplicated it. Yeah, Dan had like made like 20 copies of it and just give it to everybody.
and then you just one shot killing everything.
Yeah,
Boop, boop,
every
boop,
shot
boop,
was
boop,
doing
boop,
like
boop.
12 times 18 million.
Yeah. And because it was so ridiculous, because the power levels were so ridiculous, I couldn't fathom a way of improving on this character.
Yeah.
So it was just like, what the fuck is the point? Even though we couldn't beat, was it Torment 10 or something, or
Yeah.
I don't know how it leveled up again, I can't remember, but we still couldn't beat the highest level. But
Yeah, because our gear was shit, but we just had this weapon that was doing 1 billion damage. But
exactly.
if you got hit by something, you were dead instantly.
So I was like, I just couldn't imagine leveling that character up, and it's like, yeah, what the fuck's the point now? It just doesn't make sense to me playing this game. So that killed that game, unfortunately. And I enjoyed Diablo. Oh, you guys have the game. Can you play local multiplayer?
You can.
Yeah, that's how Danny and Mobs were playing.
No, we were trying to get it to work. So control my second controller for some reason. Although I do need to test that again because that was while the game wasn't like on.
Yeah, while it wasn't up. Yeah.
Oh God, what's happened?
Yeah, because I might actually have a look at buying the game then, if that's the case.
But yeah, it's 100% local co-op. You just need to turn your second pad on when you're in the game, and the second person also needs to have a Battle.net account.
Yeah.
So if you've got like 2 accounts on your PS5, you need to set up under the Battle.net account. But it's just
we would have done that with the first Diablo.
Yeah.
With the first Diablo, with the last Diablo, because I'm thinking about Beth.
Yeah, I think Leo said that Beth already got into it last time in Diablo 3.
Me and Beth, we were like deep. It was us that we were playing all the time.
Yeah.
And then we got that glitched weapon, and then it was like, oh fuck this game.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been really enjoying this game, man.
Yeah, to me this is way more fun than the last game.
Yeah, same.
And
the world and everything, it feels like an actual open world rather than a bunch of...
The nice thing is the dungeons, they aren't, well, that's what I was saying, I wanted to do something with Jamie, because the dungeons, it's not level locked. So it's not like Danny's level 60, for instance, and I'm level 20. I can't raid with him because I will die instantly. The way it works is I'm in a dungeon with him. Everyone that he's versing is level 60, but everyone that I'm up against is level 20. So everyone's at my level, you know? So that way we can all raid together, doing the same thing, collecting good shit. You know, so when they picking up legendary items, I can be picking up legendary items as well. You know, but they up against level 60s and I'm up against level 20s. You know, so that way it encourages everyone to play and to play together. Plus, their actual in-game chat is actually pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, we had like an in-game chat with like Ronnie and Dino. How many did we have? Like 7 people in there?
Yeah, that was actually really fun. That was like one of my favorite streams.
That's interesting. Yeah, I might have a look at this. Because I've got to sell Hogwarts Legacy because I'm not playing that game. I'm going to sell that and then put the money towards Diablo.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. The longevity, because like it's only just come out, but I think they're going to add loads of shit to this game. I think this is like just the beginning, isn't it? Like even with the story, it feels like it's just the start of something much, much bigger.
Yeah. And like what I like is the screen is a lot more brought in. You know, apparently you can like take it a bit more out to like an eagle view or bird's eye view. But
Oh, can you?
yeah, I can't remember who said it.
You can zoom in. I know definitely know you can zoom in, but I didn't know you can zoom out.
But yeah, no, I enjoy it because you can actually see your character. You're not just seeing this tiny little, you know, little guy just running around. You know, you can actually see the armor. You can see everything. And of course, like Leo's build is a bloody zombie. He just has like a full bloody zombie horde that just follows his ass around.
I just love how visceral it is. I think the sound design is so good in this game as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that. Like I played in a couple of days. I'll have a look at that because yeah, I used to enjoy playing that game with Beth, and then it was like a way of everyone actually playing the game together, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the thing because I'm streaming. Like I'm even streaming right now. You know, and I like it when we have literally everybody on. The more people we have on, you know, the better stream there is just in general.
It's
You know,
it's a
everybody's
vibe,
having
and then
fun.
you've got people helping each other as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because like I'll be streaming, Dina will be streaming. You know, we have a whole bunch of people. We're helping everyone out.
God, is this the final?
The game we were playing was Divinity 2.
Divinity was sick.
And, it's such a long-winded game.
Yeah, but once you get into it, it's super fun.
No, it's just long-winded. It's just super long-winded. It's unfortunate. It's just too long-winded. So, it's something that we played. It's just like, fucking hell. Oh, does this game ever end?
You'll have so much more fun with Diablo, dude.
Yeah.
They kind of let you go. You can do what you want. You know, like from word go, you just got to complete the beginning, and then they just kind of let you roam. You know. So, yeah, you can pretty much get on the get-go. From the moment you enter town, you can be chilling with us doing missions, dungeons, raids.
Yeah, I'll talk to Beth tomorrow. It's definitely interesting.
It's good because you don't really see too many like couch co-op games around anymore.
No.
Exactly. Oh, it's so hard to find.
Never. I've been looking at it, you know, to the point where I was thinking of buying a PlayStation 4.
Really?
I was like, I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 4, and so because then we can just set up our two TVs, and one can play on the on like I can play on my setup, and Beth can play on the main TV in the living room. And I'll just download the PS4 version of her and play, and there you go. Elder Scrolls. She loves Elder Scrolls. Could play that.
Especially PS4, you can pick that up for like a couple quid.
Yeah, it's £100
What?
with games.
Oh, they were saying £100 for Elder Scrolls.
No, PS4.
Oh,
Elder Scrolls free. Elder Scrolls free, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
maybe on the PlayStation Plus before. If you had it then, you can have you know. But I don't think it is now.
It might be because there's been loads of expansions, haven't there? So they might give you the base
The Scrolls
free.
Online Deluxe. Yeah, I think the base game was free, but there's a million and one fucking.
Oh, what you mean the MMORPG?
Yeah, Elder Scrolls, not Skyrim.
Ah, okay, yeah, that's free.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, that's free. I was getting into that, and Yeah, I
If
just
it's
lost
not free,
track.
I have a copy of. I have a disc copy of it
Yeah,
on PS4. I can
there
just
is a
send
disc
you it if
copy
you
which you
wanted it.
can buy, which is like £9, £10 or something. But
Yeah.
I think you can just download it on the App Store, or whatever the fuck it's called on the PlayStation.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty certain you can because I was playing it.
Everyone
Assassin's
was playing
Creed.
at one point. I remember that's where like the healing came from with Leo, didn't it? Or was that before that? That was maybe the Marvel DCU.
Kakarot. Got Kakarot. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I was enjoying this game actually.
Oh, it's Kakarot game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it when
Yeah,
it was on offer, but I never played it. I played it for
I
about 10 minutes.
I have it as it was for free, but is it actually a good game? Is it fun?
It's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but like the
It,
story,
no,
do you like
it is the Dragon Ball Z.
like?
That story, yeah.
Verbatim.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z. If you really like the show and you want to play as if you were Goku and the friends, this is the game where you play through the story. But you can play all the way through to past the Buu saga into Super.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can play into Super, can't you? I'm pretty sure there's updates.
I don't know, maybe. I remember, I think I literally played it for like 15 minutes.
Because I'm seeing what's his name, Beerus and
Okay.
Gold Freezer, Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, because if it's Super Saiyan God is only Super Saiyan God is only Super.
Yeah, I know, that's why I said it. It's only Super. But I don't know if it's just a skin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something that they just added on as like a add-on or something.
No, it is called New Power Awakens. Is the name of the. Yeah, so it
Oh,
is.
fair enough. That's pretty sick, though.
That is pretty sick, actually. I'd like to play Dragon Ball Super arc. That would be pretty cool, playing the Dragon Ball Super arc.
Oh, fair enough. That's pretty sick, though.
Honestly, I think if I was single now, with all these games come out, like are available, I think I'd just be a fucking.
Probably just be streaming like crazy.
Not streaming. I just wouldn't go out. You know what I mean? I'd just be indoors all the time. I'd just be playing games. I go to work, come home, play games. Go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come home, play games. Oh, it's my day off. Let's play some games.
Yeah.
It's literally what I do constantly because the games are so fucking good. There's so many games I want to play. I just don't have the time to play it, to get into them. Like specifically Dragon Ball. If I had 8 hours a day to kill, I would absolutely ruin Dragon Ball Z. Another game that I wanted to get, the new Star Wars game.
Yeah, that's like so. Like games nowadays, they're so bloody expensive. It's actually unreal how expensive these games are. I can remember
Yep.
in the day when you could pick up a brand new AAA title for £35. You know, now you can't get anything under 70.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for a fucking PlayStation game. Especially considering how quickly they devalue.
Yeah, and especially for like a story mission game, you play it once, and if there's no online feature,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
done.
kind of like a one and done.
It's like, well,
Exactly.
that was money well spent.
At least like a game that I actually really appreciate is Death Stranding. You know, it's actually one of my most viewed games, but the reason why I like it is it's constantly building its surroundings. So
Yeah.
as you're going, you know, people are still building roads to help you get from point A to point B, putting up watchtowers, putting up generators and shit, so that if I was to jump on now, people would still be building all the shit, you know, within the map to make life easier for everybody else.
Constantly evolving.
Exactly. So even to this day, I mean, what that game came out years ago, I think it's like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, it's still being built.
Oh, it's not that old. I think only 2 or 3 years, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not
When,
that.
when
No,
did Death
it was
Stranding?
Death Stranding. I'll find out for you. Well, not 7 years. 7 years is like the console.
Because Death Stranding 2's coming out now.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
2019. 4 years. 4 years ago.
That's another game I bought and I've barely played. And I love Hideo Kojima games. I've played every single Metal Gear Solid game from start to finish about 15 times. Snake Eater, I played it like 60 times. I played Snake Eater last year.
To be fair, Snake Eater was a very, very
yeah.
good game. I really like Snake Eater because that introduced the whole like jungle aspect, the snakes, the things are just around you that you can.
Yeah, you can make stuff, and it gave you freedom, which was very nice.
Do you remember Metal Gear, right? When okay, so I can't remember exactly which one this was, but you were in a ship and you could hide in the lockers.
Yeah,
you could hide in the lockers, and just the fact, right, that I could pick my gun up and shoot the lockers and the bullet mark would stay there.
Oh, that's cool, Nathan.
So fucking cool for me.
Welcome back.
I was like, oh my god, the bullet holes, they stay there. Oh my god, think how far we've come with games.
Yeah, now you look at the bloody games. It's mad. Like the difference between what we thought was so cool, and you know the graphics were amazing, and now you look at the graphics and you're like, shit. Yeah, I'll put up my volume, Nathan. Okay. How about now? There we go.
Smash.
Yeah.
Or just stupid things like that. And Metal Gear, for me, was always cool. The fact that they had little Easter eggs.
Yeah, that was always fun.
Like, you know, when you open the locker and you see like a picture of a girl, and if you stared at it long enough, you'd like make a sound or say something about it.
Yeah. I think one of the best things in that game, Metal Gear Solid 2, when you fought what's that chick's name, man? The one that like couldn't be shot.
The vampire.
No,
that's
the other one.
Yo, Nathan says hi, by the way.
Yo,
he's watching.
What was her name, man? She, like, every time you try to shoot her, like, she was like called Lady Luck and everything but miss, but she carried that rail gun.
Oh,
yeah, I can remember the one with the rail gun.
And when you're fighting, when she's fighting Raiden.
Oh.
And she's like blowing apart the whole, like blowing like literal holes in metal crates. That like blew me away seeing that.
Yeah, I still have memories, not necessarily of playing that game, but of watching Rick play that game.
Oh, her name's Fortune.
Fortune, that's it.
Fortune. Bullets will have no effect.
Those games was just so good as well.
Oh my god, oh yeah, I remember this. You'll encounter Fortune at the bottom of Strut A after dealing with the bomb. She'll constantly shoot at you with a railgun. And as you've seen before, bullets will have no effect. So your only option is to run around dodging her shots until you receive a call, at which point the battle ends. Fuck.
Yeah, she would just literally obliterate all your cover, just blasting through everything.
Oh, you remember Fat Man?
Yeah, with his bombs. You had to freeze all his bombs everywhere.
C4 around the helipad, yeah. In this vamp you're talking about, Chris.
Yeah, like he was one of my favorite bosses. He was a nightmare.
He'll bows to you at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, I just always thought it was so very cool.
If you're not burdened by such thing as honor and dignity, you can take this opportunity to shoot him. Try using either sniper rifle and aiming the bullet hole in his forehead for maximum damage. So he's gonna bow to you, so shoot the motherfucker in the head.
But you see, and this is what I hate, is the games, they don't have the same level of detail that these old games had. You know, like, there aren't many games. As an example, Rick, Final Fantasy 7. No, sorry, Final Fantasy 10. How many games? How many games are there that have that attention to detail where there's a whole game within a game? This is like fucking Inception. There's a game within a game, and then once you complete the game, you can do the game all over, but harder, but collect everything all over again. You know.
We have our Blitzball.
Like
Yeah,
Blitzball was so
Blitzball.
amazing, right? But then once you've completed the game, you can then go back and you have extra Aeons that you can find, like Yojimbo, you know, that you can either pay like 20 gajillion yen or you can fight him. But he has a chance to kill you in one hit, instant KO.
I used to love him.
Oh, there's Tsuken.
Yeah.
Or the Odin sword from Final Fantasy VIII.
I used to love that character.
Not only that, you could then go around and you can find all the dark versions of all the Aeons that are ridiculously souped up.
I remember finding Anima.
Oh, Anima was insane.
Anima
I still love that cutscene.
So Anima's cutscene was one of the best cutscenes in the game. Do you know when Yuna is going to so Yuna is going to get married to Maester.
Alright guys, I'm off. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, see you later, Nathan.
So